Our tugboat has finally done its first mission, and honestly, it was a very successful one. Unfortunately for us, we didn't have to actually tug anything, so what we're going to do today is modify this ship a little bit more, because it kind of needs it, and we're going to do some more missions with it as well. We might also then move on to the tanker and design the tanker a little bit more as well, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, welcome back to episode 6 of Hardcore Career Mode in Stormworks. Alright, so I was wondering if we have any missions right now that involve the tug. I think it'd be really cool if we could go out and actually tug something right now. Tug a boat, that is. Anyway, a forklift has an emergency out here. That is not something I want to deal with. That is destination. Nice. Transport 2 refinery workers. That is not something I want to do with the tug. Okay, so I guess what I'll do is I'll spawn in the tug. We'll go to sleep until it's got a mission that it can actually do. Oh, before we spawn this in, we need to add heaters around because at the minute it is getting cold in the game and it is very important that nobody freezes to death. So let's go ahead and shove that in there. We're going to go ahead and shove one actually down here as well, right in the center. And you know what? We'll actually shove one down here as well. There we go. So everywhere inside the boat should be heated now. Yeah, that works. Although actually, I haven't done it down here at the back. So I'm going to line it up with the center and just chuck it in right there. And I guess, no, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. A lifeboat has gone missing without an exact location, so we need to get out here and try and find it. We will only have to, like, fix it or whatever and rescue the guys, but I think I'm going to attempt to tow whatever it is as well. I think that'll be kind of fun. So let's go ahead and sail out there. It is quite far away, though. Oh, when we set off on this adventure, I assumed that I would have 10,000 fuel. We don't have 10,000 fuel. Is there anywhere on the way I can buy fuel? No. I can steal fuel from up here, but I think I've already stole fuel from there. Yeah. Is there anywhere out here? I could take some fuel from Spycake's terminal. That would work. Yeah, or even Terminal Komodo. Yeah, alright, we're fine, we're fine. We'll be okay. Of course, there's a tsunami going off, or a tsunami siren going off, or whatever. I don't know what's happening right now, to be honest. But we have arrived at Terminal Komodo, because we are, or were, gonna run out of fuel. So, let's go ahead and try and scoot forwards a little bit. Oh, I'm stuck. I've gotten stuck. That's not great. Alright, it is what it is. Okay, let's just go ahead and drop the rope. We're gonna grab a hose. I'm gonna go ahead and jump across here. There we go, and hopefully there's some diesel to steal. Okay, we've been here before. That's not very much diesel to steal. It's not. 2,000 liters? This could be bad. Oh, and I can't make it onto my own boat? Okay, we need to move forwards. I moved forwards, but I did hear a bang, which means that there is likely... Oh, no! Oh, no! I need to get this fixed ASAP. This is bad. Okay, I'm gonna repair this as quickly as I can, and then I guess I'll get back to you guys once it's done. I fixed it as much as I could, at least for right now. There are a few blocks that are definitely not fixed, but I can't see very much when I'm under the water, so I fixed it as much as I can for right now. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves... Did I just... I don't know what I just did there. Anyway, we're gonna grab ourselves some fuel, and we're gonna chuck it straight in here. Hopefully we get the full 2,000. I will have to bring some fuel back out here eventually as well. That would be a good idea. Okay, we're off. We are on our way down to the mission. The thing is, I don't know how much fuel we're gonna have when we get there, But as long as we can make it over to this island, we can steal their fuel next. Oh, you know what? Now that we can actually see, it might be a good idea to grab a welding torch, go downstairs, and just check really quickly that nothing is damaged that we can see from. Oh yeah, there is still damaged stuff on the floor, so let's get rid of that. There we go. Nice. All right, and get rid of all this stuff on the back as well. But you can see that the anti-sinking measures that we have in place here have worked. I can't seemingly fix this. Oh, it's gone. It just disappeared. We got this little bit as well. Let me fix that. There we go. But yeah, the anti-sinking measures, which are these bilge pumps right here, have totally worked. That's so good. Uh-oh, we've used quite a lot of fuel getting here. We're on 2,400, which is not very much, but we should be pretty much there. So we're entering the circle now, because that right there is Mount GB Danny, and then Mount Trapdoor, I believe, is the big one. Yeah. So somewhere out here, there's a boat. Oh, I think that might be it. Oh, I see what's going on over there. There is just a life raft. I think the boat that they might have been on. Oh no, it is just a lifeboat has gone missing. Okay, so it is just a lifeboat with 2 guys on it. Alright, this was very much not worth the adventure, but yeah, it's a good test for the boat, I suppose. Okay, it's time to do something a bit stupid, because I think it'll be fun. Let's go ahead and grab a rope, attach the rope onto here. Oh, maybe there's no rope anchors on there. I thought it would be kind of fun to just pull it around, but we can't. Never mind. Alright, let's grab the dudes and bring them on board. Yep, follow me. I'll grab this one. Let's go. Okay, that one is not having a great time. He's running around in circles. Follow me. Go up the ladder. Onto my boat. And we can leave. Just a short interlude. I wanted to ask you guys if you guys are enjoying the series or if you're hating the series. And if you are liking it, leave a like on it down below and comment what you guys want to see. I'm interested in figuring out what you guys want me to build, I guess, and what missions you want to see more of. So, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Look at how easy this is, by the way. So, this engine is getting a little bit too hot, so we turn on the other engine. And because it was already at 9 RPS, it has instantly switched over. We didn't even slow down. Amazing. Fuel! Yes, there's fuel here! At least I think there's fuel here. Yeah, we're gonna just drive over. We're gonna go ahead and stop, like, right here. That's fine. Turn the engine off, and let's, oh. I forgot about these two. And there we go. Fuel is coming back. Alright, 5,900 liters of diesel, that is enough for me. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, guys, there is a mission I really want to do, and I'm a bit scared to do it, I'm not gonna lie. We still have the mission that we currently have. The guys are still on board my boat, but now I'm gonna put them in an extremely dangerous situation. This right here, this box, is not just a box. It is, in fact, an unexploded naval mine. You know, I've never actually done this mission, but I'm assuming it will explode if we are not careful. So, I'm gonna drive over to it. We're gonna attach on via... Is he dead? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Put him back. What the... Did you just die, sir? I think... Yeah, he just... okay, well, yeah, we're going to attach onto it, and we're going to try and pull it onto the boat, I guess. Oh, I don't want to run it over. Okay, this is scary, but I've grabbed a rope. Hopefully it has a rope anchor attachment on it, and we're just going to jump in the water and see what we can do. Let's go. Oh, yeah, alright, so it has attachments on it. This is so scary. Okay, attach onto the bottom. Alright, whoa, we're attached on, and it is moving towards our boat, kind of fast. Okay, well, I'm just gonna drive, and I'm gonna hope that everything is fine. Go. I'm not gonna do anything else, I'm just gonna floor it. Excellent. Yes. Do we want a mine on the back of the boat is the question. There it is. I kind of do. Oh boy. Okay, that's getting hot, but that one is cooler. So we turn that one off, and we turn this one on, and we're just going to continue going at the same pace. If you're wondering about fuel, we're at 2,800. Interesting. Guys, we're gonna make it. The bomb is still behind us. It is, it's actually cooperating quite nicely. So, as soon as we get here, it should get delivered. I think. I need to turn this off. Oh, okay. It's been delivered, and now hopefully, it won't explode anymore. I don't really know. I think it'll be kind of funny if we do make it explode, so let's go ahead and winch out a good bit, and then I'm gonna drive around the other side of this, and then maybe we can like pull it in and it'll explode on the dock. I don't know. This is like a very, very bad idea, but we're just gonna go ahead and park ourselves right here. I'm actually gonna, you know what? We'll start both engines, but we'll try and cool them both down. Yeah, there we go. All right, good. So we're just gonna go ahead and winch it in now, as fast as it can, and we'll see what happens. Here it comes! Here it comes! I don't know if I need to be further away. Oh, I think it hit, but I don't think it exploded. It was just, oh, there it is. Yeah, it didn't explode. Okay. Well, I guess maybe we are safe then. Maybe this is fine. Okay, let's get back to the ship. Alright, so we still got these dudes, so let's get them out, and I guess we'll take them to get rescued at the hospital, which is over here somewhere. Here's the hospital, we found it. Alright, everybody in, there we go, about 3 grand each, very nice. Okay, now it's my turn to run around the whole village here, and see if I can find, whoa, that was a jump scare. Any crates? Yes, we found a crate straight away. Bam, $8,500. And, oh, a Doberman! Come on, Ant. You're mine. Well, we made it back. I don't think the dog is following me, so can't do anything there. But we're back. We did it. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped down. We need the fuel, don't we? Yeah, we don't have very much fuel left. I shouldn't have left the engines on. Okay. Let's go transfer ourselves some fuel from here. We're gonna need it. Guys, there's a fish. There's a fish. Ah, I caught another fish. So now we have Mac the mackerel, and we have a spadefish. We're gonna need a name. We are gonna need a name for this guy. Hang on, let's see what he looks like. And bam! There he is. We can have like a full aquarium soon. All right, let's go. Jump. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, under the water. Hopefully we have enough distance here, or enough length of rope to get on the boat, because our boat is sort of away from the dock a little bit, which is unfortunate. No, come on, this is so annoying. I'm getting very close to the ladder, but also very far away, so let's try and swim past, and then turn. Ah, there we go, good. All right, connected in. We're getting 5,000 liters of diesel. Good. And kapow! 5,000 liters of diesel, excellent. And now we can leave. I don't know if we'll make it all the way home with 5,000 liters, but we might. We might. Okay, which one is cooler? This one. Sometimes the easier way of doing this, getting away from the dock, because we have very spinny propellers on the back that actually turn, we should be able to aim to the left and do this, and then we won't ram the dock. Aha! That's pretty good. Look at us go. Alright, turn around. Go ahead and whack it in forwards. And let's go. Oh, we haven't actually been under one of these bridges yet. I'm assuming we do fit. Yeah, okay, it looks like we do. We're on the scenic route back home. We're actually going to go straight through all of the rivers. I don't think we can actually get any diesel from here with our boat, but I might try. Well, we'll see. You know, I was just thinking, if we wanted to use this boat to actually transfer a little bit of fuel, what we could do is... ooh, do I have enough time to do this? Maybe. Is there a tsunami actually happening right now? I don't know what's going on. But what we could do is attach a one of these hose points to the bottom of this guy, and then we can attach that to this, and then it will actually allow it to go through the winch into the tanks, which would be pretty good. Because at the minute, I think the connection point is too far away for me to run and connect to. So we're just going to return back to home, and that'll be fine. There is a tsunami somewhere, apparently, but for now we're fine. Oh, I better get under this bridge quick. That right there in front of us, that you can see, is a tsunami. Well, we're going up it. We are going up it. I need to make sure I land in the river on the other side. Because if I don't, don't know where I am. Okay. Yeah, if I didn't land in the river on the other side, we would have been on land, and that would have been terrible. And finally, we are home. Yes! We might get to do some building. It's something that I actually really want to do. I want this thing to look a lot nicer. I don't even know if I mentioned previously, I took the bumpers off the front. And I don't know if I'm going to put them back on or anything like that, but we'll see. We'll see. Moving on, though, we are back to this thing right here. This is my Unimog type vehicle, and we're going to be changing out the wheels. Currently, we have suspension wheels, and we're going to be changing the suspension wheels for non-suspension wheels, and hopefully that will actually improve this thing quite a bit. So, we got to go ahead and mirror it. There we go. Delete these guys, and I guess we can delete these guys too. Yes. And then we just gotta zoom these guys out to the sides. So just do that, do this, and delete that at the back. I think I might actually have to have it come out one more as well. But let's go ahead and go to wheels. 5x5 wheels, yes. Chuck those guys on there. Very nice. Okay, that works. And then on the back as well, just like this. But what we're gonna do is make the back ones dualies. There we go. Tire radius is gonna go up to 1.25. On all of them, there we go, and on this one as well. Okay, we're then going to go to each of them. They're all going to be high grip wheels because generally that's just a nicer thing in Stormworks. There we go, spawn it in. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I think this will work really well. Okay, so now that we've done that, I guess we could try and tow something, but there's nothing to tow. There's literally nothing here, and there's nothing here. So we can't really do anything with this. I really wanted to test it too. Right, well I guess we're going straight back to the boat then. And we're going to do something that was suggested by one of you guys. We're going to go ahead and add a U-frame sort of style crane type dealio to the back of this thing. And that'll allow us to like lift things up and actually place them down on the deck. So, with that being said, I guess let's go ahead and delete these three right here. All the way to the back. We're going to go ahead and add some tracks, which are going to be these guys. We're just going to zoom that all the way forwards like so. I'm not going to have it go too far forwards because it doesn't need to, but I think that'll be okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and shove one of these guys on here as well. That seems pretty good. And instead of doing the normal thing of just having it be a U shape, we're actually going to have it sort of angle out backwards as well. Hopefully that'll allow things to be a little bit better for us. Instead of having it like being able to pivot, because we could have it where it like pivots backwards and forwards, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to have it be able to go backwards and forwards this way, and we'll have it angle backwards so that it leans over the back. There we go. It's a little bit skinny, but I feel like it does actually work. This is fine. I've made it high enough so that it is like above the funnels, just about. And I think we should be able to drag things onto the deck with it. So, what we need to do now is add a winch there and add a winch here. And that'll be good. Alright, just zoom this across the top for now. Go to winches. Yes, we're going to need this one. Chuck it on there like that. Chuck it on there like that. And that's all good. Yeah, zoom it all the way backwards this way as well. I wouldn't mind actually adding just some normal rope anchors as well. So, we're just going to go and add a rope anchor right here. We're going to add one on either side of this, and that'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and test it real quick then. So if we come up here, we got ourselves this. Oh, we can't really see very much. Right, so we got all the winches right here. If I press 1, it goes backwards. There we go. And it Oh, it does actually all the way to the end, and if I press 2, it comes this way. That is literally all we need it to do, but I would like it to be a bit stronger because, well, just in case we need to pull anything heavier than normal. So let's go ahead and increase this to 1 to 16. This is 1 to 16 as well. We're good. We are bouncing around all over the place, but now we're back, and we're back in the truck because we need diesel. I completely forgot we needed diesel, so we're just going to go ahead and drive the truck over to the diesel place, and we're going to get 10,000 litres more because that's all our tank holds. It might be nice, actually, to build a big diesel trailer, I guess, and then we could use the other version of this truck that I just built, but we'll see. Anyway, let's just drive over there, get the fuel, and bring it back. You guys have seen this many times. No way, there is a tsunami siren going off, which is a bit annoying, but the only tow mission I've had, well, since I actually got this boat, is all the way down here. Now, I still want to try and do it, so I think I'm going to set sail very soon. We are then going to go ahead and travel over to the refinery, and we're going to fill our tank with diesel. So before we actually head out, let's go and add an extra tank that we can fill up so that we can bring it back with us. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm getting rid of that heater, and actually, I need some lights down here, because currently there are no lights. But what I'm going to do is fill in this little section right here, zoom it across there like that, and then we're just going to go up to the top. There we go. This is going to be our extra tank that we take with us. Yeah, I know it's not huge, but hopefully it'll work. So, now that we've got that, let's go ahead and delete a hole right here. We're going to shove, obviously, one of these guys in. There we go. We're going to shove one of these guys. And we're actually going to go ahead and shove one of these guys in. There we go. So, that's all good. We're going to go to the underside. We're going to need to add a gas relief valve to the first one. We're going to have to add a fluid port to the next one, which is just this. And there we go. Done. Sorted. Oh, we also need a meter, just so that we know how much diesel is actually in there. So just chuck that in there like that. We'll connect this guy, level-wise, up to here, and that's fine. Okay. Okie dokie. And then I guess that... What have I done? Okay, I accidentally painted everything that color. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. The other thing that I wanted to do was add a light down here, so let's just go ahead and do that next. Light, yes, we'll do it in white, that's fine, chuck it on there. We'll go ahead and go to the front, we'll chuck one right here. Not that we need this area right now, although somebody did suggest adding a huge ballast tank to the front. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea, but I'm not going to do it just now. Okay, connect this guy up to interior lights, wherever that is. There we go. Connect this one down to there, and now we're good to go. Oh, actually, you know what? We should probably add one at the back as well. So we're just going to go ahead and chuck this one in. Connect this guy up to interior lights as well. And then obviously connect it from here to the battery. And we're good to go now. Oh, I actually almost forgot to mention the boat's red now. I think it looks better in red. I actually do. I think it looks really cool. Anywho, let's go ahead and go up here. Hopefully we have enough diesel to get all the way down there, but I think it's going to be kind of unlikely. but we'll see. We will see. So, turn on our engine. There we go. Throttle it up to full. Excellent. I guess I could actually go to the refinery first, but maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know. Let's just go. Oh, wait. No, I've got an idea. I actually have a pretty good idea. There is a tsunami on the way, just as a side note, and I think this is it. I think it's sort of tapered out already. Whoa! Whoa, we're currently in the air. And that's land. Okay, we're good. Whew. Yeah. So, I have an idea. We could go to Lighthouse OB, and I believe there's a way of getting diesel right here, so we might be able to do that. Oh, so you guys thought I was going to go straight to that mission? Well, no. There is a mission right here that we need to do. And if we have a little look at it, bam! Blue recreational boat requires servicing northwest of Coast Guard outpost Kutyaks. So we're going to go ahead and repair the hull on that thing, and then we're going to refuel it. And actually, I'm going to try and put it on the back of my boat too, just for fun. Oh, it does look like it may be sinking. It might have just gone underneath the ocean. Okay, that makes things a little bit more tricky, but that's fine. We're here, and we're here to do a job. Let's do it. So, we're going to need a rope. Yes, we are. We're also going to need diving equipment, which is currently interesting because I've got thermal clothing. I'm also going to grab some first aid kits because, honestly, that's the best thing to fill up with. Alright, let's go. Attach this to here. And, oh no, actually, maybe yeah, attach it to this one. We're going under. You guys might not be able to see here, but honestly, I won't be able to see either. So, we'll see what happens. Oh, that looks like it might be the boat. You guys, again, might not be able to see, but I can see it. I need to get over there quickly. Here we go. I don't know where any attachment points are going to be. And I think I might be in trouble because I think they might be here. Oh, I've got it. Woo! We're doing it. There is another tsunami siren going off. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and return up to here real quick. I'm going to turn on the big lights. I need to change those because they are just hitting the back of the funnels. I'll probably put them on the funnels so we can see back here, but that's fine. Right, okay. We're going to go ahead and get in here. I'm going to take off my diving equipment. There we go. And what I'm going to do is start winching it up. All right. Winch in. Very nice. The thing is, I will have to dive again very soon. But that's okay. Has that already stopped winching? Is it already right underneath us? I'm not sure. Anyway, what I'm going to do is grab another rope, and I'm going to attach it onto here. We're then going to dive underneath. Oh yeah, it's already like literally underneath our boat. That's crazy. We're going to attach it onto... Oh, I can't. We'll attach it onto there. There we go. I am dying a little bit. Maybe I should have kept the diving equipment. Who cares? Okay, so we disconnect it from here. We attach that onto there. We're then going to zoom this backwards. Press 1. No, 2. No. What? Why isn't it working? Something's happened to it where it means it's not working. Okay, great. Great. Alright, well, hopefully... Oh my, this is so bright. It is so bright. Turn those off. We are gonna middle winch down. Okay, we're gonna set sail going forwards. We're actually gonna set sail straight for Lighthouse OB. Shove it in there. There we go. Push that on. And off we go. Alright, so that means there should be a boat behind us. There it is. And then we're gonna winch in. And hopefully that'll be enough to get it on the deck. Oh wait, it is working. It is working. Aha! Uh-oh, we're popping wheelies. We're popping wheelies a little bit. Slow it down. Alright, maybe actually stop really quick. And stop that pulling in. I'm gonna go get the diving equipment again. We'll attach the rope onto the front of it and then we'll drag it on. Okay, so attach this onto... I could do it onto the other winches actually, that would work out fine. So just go up here, get on the ladder, there we go. We'll attach it onto this winch for now. If I can. I can't reach it. There we go, we'll attach it onto that winch, that's fine. We will disconnect this winch. And then we'll actually try and disconnect it from that winch on the sides to that one right there. And that's great. Okay, right now, now we might be able to get it on the deck. All right, so middle winch up. Here we go. The little boat should appear just here. Maybe. Who knows? Come on, little boat, appear, please. Also, I don't know where this tsunami is, and it is a little bit terrifying, but hopefully it'll be fine. All right, why is the little boat not here? Where is the little boat? Where is it? Oh, it is here. Okay, and now if I press One, we can drag it onto the deck very slowly. The tsunami siren has stopped, which is excellent. And now we can conduct our repairs whilst we're actually on our way to our destination. And we can refuel it too. Okay, it's all tied down, as you guys can see. There we go. I've attached it to the big winch instead of that one up there, and I've attached it to this side as well. So now all we need to do is repair the thing whilst we're driving, and then we can refuel it whilst we're driving too, and that's everything we need. Alright, go, 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 go. We're out of here. Alright, I'm gonna need one of these. Thank you. Close this up. Close this door as well, just in case. Oh yeah, this is so much better than fixing it whilst it's at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, it's so much better. There we go. Keep fixing. Alright, that bit's sort of done. This bit on the edge. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Yep, very nice. And this side as well. Refueling it might be a bit more of an issue, because I don't have any pumps, but we'll see. Alright, is that everything fixed? Maybe it wasn't even that bit that needed fixing. Who knows? Wait, is it not that bit that need? Maybe there's a bit underneath that needs fixing and I can't get to it. That would be really sad. That would be really, really sad, actually. Okay, it was damaged at the back underneath, so I fixed that as well. We're good. We did it. Alright, it's time to try the refueling thing. So we've grabbed a hose. I'm going to attach it onto here. That's an electrical cable. I'm not going to attach it onto there. It's here in the back. There it is. And we're going to jump overboard and attach it to here. And we're going to see if that's working. So it's attached to the diesel. The fuel level is rising. So it is working. We're doing the job. Excellent. Oh my goodness, there is another tsunami siren. Anyway, I don't care. We're going to go ahead and do... Oh my goodness. We just almost got chucked off the back of our boat. Okay, disconnect that one. There we go. Disconnect the main winch. And the boat should be able to be pushed. Oh wait, no, 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 no. It's not ready yet. It's not ready. I almost forgot. We are still refueling this thing for some reason. I don't know why we're refueling it still. Oh my, winch out of it. Okay. Okay, just stay there. That's fine. Oh, I'm going to crash into the island over here as well. So, let's just turn this off. We're going to go underneath the bridge. Very, very close to this. Here we go. And we need to park right there, pretty much. Yeah, so if I can zoom this way. Very nice. And if I can park... I don't know, I kind of need to reverse into it, don't I? So let's go ahead and just reverse this way. Reverse gear. Oh, not too... Okay. Just destroyed my own boat, haven't I? I need to get the diving equipment on. I need to fix my own boat right now. Yeah, I do. Okay, fix it! Come on! Unfortunately, the tsunami sirens are just going to be in the background. I know it's super annoying. Sorry about that. But I'm going to fix this as much as I can. I shouldn't have rammed it as hard as I did there, but it's fine. There we go. There we go. Fixed. Oh, I actually destroyed a lot, didn't I? Oh, this whole area is destroyed. Not that I can really see anything, but, you know, it is destroyed. Keep going. Keep it going. Fix it as much as I can. Yep. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. All of this is fixed. There's so much to fix, it's unbelievable. Okay, yep. And all of this needs fixing too. There's so much that needs fixing. Okay, that's all done. This bit. That's all done. This bit. That's done as well. Excellent. And this piece right here. Okay, there's probably damage underneath as well that we need to deal with. I did say there's probably damage, but the amount of damage there is insane. So I guess we get some respite from the tsunami sirens, but we need to fix this quickly, otherwise we will sink our boat. Guys, my boat is being taken away. My boat's been taken, and there's a lightsaber on it. Oh, come on. The tsunami, I guess, eventually hit us whilst I was repairing. And unfortunately, we don't actually have an anchor. That is something that we need. An anchor is something we need. Okay, well, at least we're fine now. Water is being pumped out, as you can see. And we've actually almost fully fixed the back end of our boat. And I've run out of fixiness. There's some right there as well. Oh, there's another welder in here. We'll go ahead and grab that real quick. There we go. Run backwards. Yes, fix it, fix it, fix it. That little bit right there. And I guess this bit back here. Fix that, fix this. Alright, I think... Oh, no, there's some here. I do need to go underneath and swim underneath and see if there's anything else to fix. But actually... Oh, is that broken there, or is that... Oh, that was... Is it? Or is that just a hole? What is going on there? Oh, it's the pivot. Okay, we're good. I don't think there's anything else to fix back here, so we're fine. Okay, is this boat refueled yet? How much fuel is it taking? It's up to 108. I don't have a pump, so I can't really fix that. What I can do, though, is drop this on the floor, disconnect the hose, put the hose in there real quick. I've got an idea. It's actually not a bad idea. We can refuel it straight from there. Maybe, if it reaches. So, turn the engine on. Yep. We're gonna drive over there and we're gonna... I don't know. Hopefully not ram the rocks as hard this time. Come on, get to 2. Oh, there we go. Alright, so slowly, but surely get over there. But just don't do it very fast. I can bump into them, just not quickly. Okay. Okay, slowly does it. Slowly does it. Excellent, that'll do. That will do. Okay, so, drop the welding torch. Grab this. Drop that. Grab the welding torch again. Shove that on there. Grab this. Run up the hill. Actually, maybe it's easier to go down the hill. Yeah, probably. Come on, let's go get it. Alright, diesel seller, let's go! It might be too far away. I fear that this is way too far away. Okay, right, well, move the boat. Move the boat. We did it! We are attached! Oh, I am dying. I'm dying of cold, I think. Alright, but we are... Oh, why is it doing that? We are attached. Hose out. That is as out as it goes. That's not really the nicest looking thing in the world for me. I hate it. I hate what's going on right now. Oh, no. Oh, we are being pulled up onto the shore? Not really what I wanted. Alright, disconnect. This could be really bad. Okay, it's somewhat fine, I guess? Somewhat fine, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take off my diving suit now, and I'm actually gonna attach the hose to here. Alright, and we're gonna run up the hill, and we're gonna refuel... Oh, we're gonna refuel the little boat too. Because that should get me some money. I don't know whether it's cost effective to do this or not. I feel like this mission's probably not cost effective to do. But it's fun. So we're doing it underneath there. Very nice. Attach it on. We're pumping. Yeah, we refueled it. Stop refueling now. Good. Whew, 2 grand. Okay. We're in a weird situation where we have to wait for bad weather to actually get our boat into the water now. That's not the greatest. I am gonna attempt something that may or may not work. I'm gonna try and just push this boat off the back, and then maybe use that boat to push us off the rocks. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I don't really have many options here. I don't have many options at all. Alright, so we've got it almost off the boat. Let's go ahead and winch down. Actually, no, winch up a bit. There we go, so we lift it. Okay. And then we lower it. Alright, and it's sort of pushing us. Kind of. And then we winch up again. To try and pull us this way. I know it's not quite right, but like... I don't know what else to do. You know? Oh, one propeller is in the water, so we're just gonna try and use that to our advantage. I don't know how this is gonna work, but let's go, go, go. Hopefully we can just turn on the engines and power our way off this? I don't know. Okay. Get that engine started, please. As soon as it hits 2, it will start. Alright, now drive forwards. Okay, we don't want to be going too fast, because we will damage ourselves. Okay, we're good. Turn it in reverse. Oh, yeah. Yep. Reverse backwards. Reverse backwards right now. We're doing it. We're actually doing it. Perfect. Alright, well, I guess that means we can now get on with the mission that we've wanted to do this entire time, which is this one all the way down here. So let's go ahead and shove it in there. And go. Also, yes, the sirens are still going off. I can't do anything about it. Oh, look at that. There is a crate right there. I don't think it's a very good idea for me to stop right now, but... but, guess what I'm doing? That's right, I'm stopping. Hopefully the tsunami... I don't even know where it is. Hopefully it doesn't get us. Let's just climb up here, grab the thing, and hopefully get out of here as quickly as we can. Yes! How much money are we gonna get? Bam! 6 grand. Definitely worth it as long as we don't get destroyed here. Okay, jump back onto the boat. Excellent. Alright, start the engine up, and let's get going again. Alright, fortunately, it's still actually above 2 RPS, which means it starts instantly. Go, go, go! Oh, we've made it! We've actually made it all the way down here. We started with 14,000 litres of fuel, because that's what we got from OB Lighthouse. Yeah, that's where we bought it from, right there. And we're going to go ahead and tow it back to, obviously, the multiplayer island. Once we're done with that, I think I'm going to travel all the way over to the refinery, maybe? Try and fill up with diesel, and then we can drive all the way back home. There's a lot to do here. That boat is not as big as I was expecting it to be. But it's still probably too big to get on the deck. So, we're just going to go ahead and pull up alongside like this. I'm going to turn off my heater real quick. There we go. And I'm going to turn off the big lights as well. We don't currently need those. Yes. Attach this onto the front, please. I hate the way the jumping in this game works. I really do. There we go. We made it across, and the rope anchor is down there. Alright. Good, we've done it. So far, so good. Then we're going to go ahead and drive forwards, of course. So let's go ahead and just do this a bit. And in fact, actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and set this as the destination. Shove that into there whilst we're working on the back thing. That's okay. So far we're towing it as if there's nothing behind us, it feels. Alright, well, if I try and winch in, it's not actually going to work. But what I can maybe do is attach it onto here. There we go. Which means we are popping a bit of a wheelie, but that's okay. If we run upstairs and we winch up, there we go. It should start pulling it towards us. And then we should be able to lift it onto the deck, maybe. Okay, we're trying to pull it in, and I mean, honestly, I don't think this is going to go well. This boat is not big enough to actually fit on my boat anyway, so I don't know why I'm doing this. but I am, so there you go. Oh, it hasn't lifted it quite high enough. I think we might end up with an elastication abrasion. This is, yeah, it's not going to go well. I'm just going to try and nudge it a little bit, see if I can move it, but nah, that's it. That's it. Alright, whatever. So, if anyone was wondering how slow it has made us, we're actually going the same speeds whilst towing this as we were when we were not towing this. So, is it a good tugboat? Yes. It's working really, really well. You know what, actually, I don't think we're going to be using the tugboat to get fuel. I think we're going to go ahead and get our tanker working. Another siren? Are you serious? Anyway, we're going to get the tugboat, no, the tanker working, so that we can actually go get a large amount of diesel, so we don't really have to worry about it anymore. I think that makes the most sense. Anyway, 5,500 cash for this. Let's go ahead and disconnect this from our boat, and then we can leave. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. A submarine pipeline requires servicing. Conduct repairs on a submarine pipeline. The report indicates an oil leak. Alright, well, we've got diving equipment. We might as well go do it. Oh, you know what? Sometimes there is actually a crate inside of here, so we're going to leave our boat offshore so that if there is a tsunami, hopefully it doesn't damage it. And we're going to see if there is a crate inside. Here we go. Bam! 10 grand. Amazing. Oh, I see the wave. Hopefully you guys can sort of see the wave as well. It's right there. It's not very big. It's more of a rogue wave than a tsunami, but we gotta get back on the ship, otherwise it might push the ship into the land. And if it does that, I might cry. Oh no, it seems to be... It's gone. It's gone. Woo! That's good. It went away just as it got here. Oh, okay, I've never... in fact, I don't think I've ever been to a burst pipeline, but, of course, yes, there is oil all over the water. That makes a lot of sense. I've never been to one. This is weird. This is very weird. Anyway, somewhere over here, how far away is it? 750, okay. So I'm assuming we're just gonna need an underwater welder. And that's it, maybe? I don't really know. But I'm gonna get, like, directly above it, if possible. Let's go ahead and set this directly on top. There we go. Shove that into there. And then as soon as this hits, like, 10 or whatever, we're gonna go ahead and turn off the engine. We're gonna dive on down. And hopefully, I guess, repair the thing. Maybe. Okay, it's 70, 60, 50. It's slowly going towards it. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, I guess, the welder. No, not the welder. Oh, this diving equipment, yes, and we're gonna dive on down. It is a little bit dark, but we're going in. Okay, so there's the pipeline. I can see it. I don't know where it's broke. Oh, I do. I can see a thing. Hopefully you guys can see just about what I can see. There's like a connector here that will need repairing. Now, as soon as I put my torch away, I understand that, maybe, just maybe, you won't be able to see, but that's fine. You guys know what I'm doing. I'm trying to repair it. Hopefully. Oh, I can't actually see anything. Pull out the torch again. It isn't repaired yet. Okay, keep going. It'd be nice if I could see something. But genuinely, all I can see is a bright light. Oh, right, we did it. 2 grand? Fully repaired? Excellent. All right, I'm out of here. Okay, we have arrived at Terminal... Why did I just say that? Terminal Spy Cakes, and the main reason we're here is because, well, you might already know, we need more diesel. We constantly need diesel, so, yeah, that's why we're here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I can't jump from here to there, can I? I don't think I'll make that. Oh, maybe. Nope! Alright, I gotta go all the way around. But, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and refuel here. Alright, 5,000 liters of diesel going in. Alright, that'll do. That will do. Right, we're disconnecting and we're just gonna drive away. Honestly, yeah, let's just go. So if I shove it in reverse really quickly, we should be able to move backwards. Very good, yes. And then, if I change it to forwards, we can head home. It's bloomin' snowing, guys! We are almost home, though, so we can get nice and warm and toasty in our little... Oh, wait, hang on. There's no heating in the buildings in this game. Yes, that's right. If you go to sleep without your Arctic uniform in one of these buildings overnight, you'll die. Anyway, we're gonna get back home anyway, and, I don't know what we're gonna do. I feel like we need to change the engines on our tanker to be smaller, but I don't know if we're gonna do that today. Alright, well, this right here is my tanker, and obviously I want to do some work to it. So, to start out with, I'm gonna add some stairs, maybe straight down the center. I don't really know, so we'll just go ahead and do this. We'll go up a few levels, maybe by like 2 or so. 1, 2. In fact, actually, I want the stair top to go here, so grab the bottom one. Shove it on there like that. Excellent. And then we're just going to go zooming from here all the way down to the end. Right here. There we go. So it'll line up with that. That seems fine. I guess actually we're just going to go ahead and do this one. Alright, zoom that all the way down. There we go. Delete the internal piece because we actually don't need the internal one. Although we are going to change it for a different color. We're just going to do this. And then we'll connect that to the end right there. Alright, that's all fine. These right here underneath are currently the connectors for all of the tanks underneath, and that's all right too, but I don't think we can use this just yet, can we? Alright, well, you know what, let's just go ahead and add some of this, all the way down to the end. Excellent. And then we're gonna add, obviously, some more railings around the other sides as well. So, grab this, grab it in this color, shove it on there like that, very nice, and then we'll just end it there. Okay, grab this piece, zoom it across. Excellent. Okay, I feel like that works out quite nicely. We're then going to go to here. We need an end piece that goes on the bottom. This is going to be in this color. There we go. We're then going to go ahead and chuck these guys up there. However, we're going to delete these ones. We're going to shove that guy into there. And you know what, actually? No. Leave those there. Yeah, I think we can leave those there. Chuck this and this right here. We need an incline one, wherever that is. I think it's this one. Chuck that on there, and we're good. Okay, so we do have tanks underneath, as you guys can see. We're just going to go ahead and delete a hole in these tanks, I guess. And we're going to add A, a way of filling them, and B, a way of emptying them, and C, a way for air to get in and out. So we need fluid ports. Here we go. Let's chuck a fluid port directly on there. We need a hose connector. Yes, we do. There we go. And I guess we need, like, some pumps, don't we? So that we can actually pump in and out of these guys. I don't know. Does that make sense? Let's just go add the air vents first to each of them. Alright, so each of these tanks now has 3 entrances on each side, so technically there is 6 entrances for them, and that's pretty good. That will allow us to obviously fill up with diesel pretty well. I am going to use this purely as a diesel transport from a diesel cellar to my base, and that is why I'm not actually going to add any pumps in here to pump it out, because we won't need to pump it out. We just need to get it in. So that's all good, yeah. We've added all those things, and now we should be able to drive this thing to go get some diesel. Okay, so I just added GPS inside here really quickly, just so that we can use that to get around. We are going to need some lights, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete this right here. We'll chuck a light in there. In fact, actually, let's do that on both sides. There we go. Let's go downstairs. We're going to go ahead and chuck one in here. We're going to zoom all the way to the front. We've already got lights there, so I'm actually going to leave that as is, kind of. I'm going to add some lights on these, so I've gone back like 3 or whatever. Let's go ahead and go forwards like 3, that's probably fine. And I think that'll be enough lighting for the ship. I'm also going to actually just add one back here because I can. So that's going to go right there. There we go. I think that's all the lights we'll need. So I'm going to connect all those to a button, and then we're going to set sail. Okay, we're in. We're in the tanker, and it has started. Unfortunately, I haven't got a speedo on this, because I'm silly, but we are moving, which is good. We have our fuel over there. We only have 4,500 liters. I don't know if that's enough to get me from where I am right now, which is our base right here, all the way over to OB. I don't think so. But it is worth having a little bit of a sail around, seeing what this thing actually drives like in the water. Or sails like, I guess. Because actually it feels kind of stable. We're only using one engine currently, and... Wait, why is the cargo load... Okay, right. Well, we can't actually load up cargo anyway, because it's full of water. So, let's go ahead and return back to our base straight away. We can't use this today. We just can't. I also didn't give electricity to the button that gives the lights power, but that's fine. So, we're going to turn around, we're going to sail straight back, and, yeah, we'll see. Alright, there we go. We've made it back, I think. Maybe, possibly. We're not going too slow for a tanker. I feel like we are going a decent pace. But again, we are going to run out of diesel before we actually can do anything with this. So let's return it back to the hangar. There we go. And what we need to do is actually go through each of these and make sure that they are empty and set to diesel. The setting to diesel bit doesn't really matter, but we need to make sure that they're empty. There we go. This one, empty. Set to diesel. There we go. Alright, cool. I'm going to save that. And honestly, I think I'm going to leave that there. What we'll do is next time, we will sort out the tanker so it's a little bit better. We'll go ahead and get some more diesel with the Unimog. And I guess we'll go ahead and set sail for the first time properly with our tanker. I think that'll be really fun. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Sorry there wasn't so much building in this one. I don't know if you guys like the building or whether you like something else more. I'm not sure, but yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys are thinking. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.